Let's perform an activity in this video where we will be revising all those things which we have covered till now. So first step is what we have to do is we have to create a database name as bakery. Then we have to create a table in that database named as items. This table will be having two columns, item name and quantity. Item name will be 50 characters max and quantity will be number or integer, right? This quantity is a quantity sold for each particular item. Then I have to inspect the table or columns in the command line and then MySQL Workbench. So that means we have to follow the same steps once in command line and then once in MySQL Workbench, and then we have to delete our table. So let's go to MySQL Workbench first. Let me refresh my databases here first. So I don't have anything as bakery as of now. So let me open my command line. Command line here means MySQL command line. So I am opening it. Firstly, it will ask me for my password, right? So this is the root password which I had given while the installation of my MySQL Workbench. Enter the same password here. If you don't remember this password or if you are entering the incorrect password, then enter the correct password, or if you don't remember it, then try reinstalling your Workbench. Reinstalling means first uninstall your MySQL Workbench, then install it again, right? I have already made the installation video. If you wanna go back, you can follow those steps. Now firstly I have to create a database named as a bakery. So the command here is create database as I have name as bakery. Enter. One row affected query. Okay, let me just check all my databases first whether it comes in the list or not. Show databases, enter. Yes, bakery is there now. Now let's try checking which database is in use as of now. Select database here, null. That means no database is in use as of now. So we will be using bakery database, right? Database changed. Now again check what database is in use now. It should be now bakery, right? Now what we have to do, we have to create a table named items. So we have one command as create table and name of the table is bakery. Now we will have to define the columns here. So what columns we have? We have first column as item name, right? And this item name is 50 characters max. So there what we will define as the data type varchar and maximum is 50. Now I have forgot to add the comma here. Okay, I will be adding here. Then next column is quantity and the type is integer. Then the table syntax is completed. I am putting the terminator and enter. Query, okay, 0 rows affected. Now let's list all the tables in this database. We are into bakery database as of now. So here we will be listing all the tables inside this bakery. Show tables. Okay, so we have named the table as bakery also, right? Uh, let's drop this table, right? Drop table bakery. Now again we will show the tables. We will write the same query again, right, with the name changed. create table. We have one alter statement to do so as well. We can rename the table, but here we haven't studied as of now the alter statement, so that's why I am just dropping the table and creating it again, because as of now this tutorial is just the revision tutorial what we have learned as of now. So that's the reason we are following these steps. Okay, so here the table name is items, then table first column is item name varchar 50, then second column is quantity which is of int type, closing it. Now again show the tables here. Now it has items. Now I have to inspect my table. So there are two ways to inspect my table. First is describe the table here. So for that I have DESC, right? And it will show the field names, type of those fields, whether it is nullable or not, whether that particular field is a key or not, default. So these null, key, default, extra, these are the metadata columns, right? Now second way for doing so is we have show one command as show columns from table name. It will show you the same result, exactly same result, but what's the difference between here is this DESC items, the DESC tables is has taken 0.06 second, but show columns from items it has taken 0.01 second. That means this query is bit faster. Which query is show columns from items? This is bit faster than TESC items, right? Now what we have to do, we have to delete our table. So we have already seen the drop command here to delete the table, but still we are doing it again. Uh, drop table bakery, right? So similar way drop table items. It is dropped. Again let's verify this. Show tables empty set, that means no tables found in our database. Now we will be dropping the database here. Drop database bakery. Now I will be displaying show databases. We have deleted our database as bakery, right? Now let's go back to our MySQL workbench. Here let me refresh it once, right? Now following the first step, create database named as bakery. So let's do that. Create database. We will be having say exactly same commands here that we have used there, just the difference of the interface, right? But here the only the enter will not work. We have to select the statement and execute it. Database is created, right? Let's see here. Show databases. Let us select it and execute it. Bakery is now present. Now we have to create a table named items, right? So here create table as items. Now here we have to add two columns, item name and quantity. So let's add first the item names. Item name, that is 50 characters long, so that means we have varchar 50 comma, then second one is quantity which is integer or number. So we have defined int here. Let me close this bracket and terminate it. So now let's select this. It has displayed me the cross here. It is showing me some syntax error, no database selected. So it is saying you haven't selected any database and MySQL don't know which database to use and which database to create this table. So firstly, let's uh, verify this whether our database is really not selected. Select database, null, because we haven't used any database here. So let's use bakery database, right? That's the reason we have these statements with us to use bakery, right? Now again, let's see whether we have this database selected or not. Yes, bakery is selected. Now I will execute my create table statement, which is succeeded. Now we can use show tables here. Execute it. Now in the bakery database we have items table. Now next step we have to follow is inspect my table or columns in CLI, which we have done, and then Workbench. Now in Workbench we have the same method. Describe table name is items. It is showing me this result here, right? Fields type, and you can see the duration here is duration is 0.016 second, right? Now let's try another way, which is show columns from items. Items is our table name, right? Let's execute it. Right, this has also given the same result with same duration, same execution duration, right? This time it has taken the same duration as describe table. Now next step we have to follow is delete a table, right? First let me refresh it. Here we have bakery and one table. Now dropping the table here, drop items, right? Let us select this and execute it. Table is dropped. Let's verify if my table is actually dropped or not. Show tables. Let me execute it. Right, now let's uh, drop the database. Drop database bakery. Right, database is also dropped. Let's verify. Show databases. Yeah, we haven't. You cannot see the bakery database here because it is deleted. Now we can refresh it here. So this was the quick revision what we have learned till now, right? Now we will come back in the further tutorials and we'll learn more functions, more statements, and more functionalities that we can perform in MySQL, and we will be definitely following this approach of doing such activities in between to judge our knowledge, to do some practice, and keep learning new methods and statements.